Not resisting, officer.
He's not resisting. Hey! Oh, fucking.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Mayor of Kingstown, Season 3, Episode 6, Recap and Breakdown. The episode begins with Tracy treating a gunshot victim, Bunny's cousin Rhonda preparing to open her salon, and Mike on the road. Better days are coming plays, and it appears to be a tranquil start to the morning. Of course, that tranquil atmosphere is short-lived, as the AB and/or Russians drive by in front of Rhonda's salon. A gunshot kills one of the two cops who are loitering nearby. Rhonda has also been gunned down and lies dead on the salon floor. Ian and the cops were already on the scene when Mike arrived. Ian swiftly alerts him that Bunny beat them to the crime site, and Mike suggests he leave. Bunny realizes his opponents are taunting him, and Mike advises him to be smart. Ian isn't sure if the 4 white people participating are Russian or Abby, but it doesn't matter at the moment. He and Mike decide to meet with the guys in the cafe. But first, Mike calls Warden Kareem Moore and requests that he place Callahan in isolation. Kareem is fatigued, but insists there is nothing wrong. Merle Callahan is walking with his AB people, and one of them advises increasing their numbers by bringing in unaffiliated. Callahan is not delighted with the concept, urging him to reserve the Rahawa crap for the caravan park. I had to look that up, and it implies racial holy war. Ro pays a visit to Raphael in jail, and he believes she should pull their kid, Trey, out of school and leave town. It is becoming too dangerous, even for civilians. Ro and Raphael briefly clasp hands before being apprehended by white guards, who accuse them of transferring contraband. Mike and his guys analyze the problem, and Mike acknowledges he has no idea what Bunny's next move will be. He verifies that the Russians and AB are working together, but with Callahan in isolation, they should have 48 hours to figure it out. Carney verifies Kareem's inability to figure out how the Nazis are sneaking drugs. Mike orders him to figure out how, even if it means tearing the property apart. Ian wonders what their strategy is for the Russians, and Mike believes Konstantin should be shut out. Kyle understands that if they're going after Konstantin, they need to hit him hard. Robert accepts it after the warrant is signed. Mike makes Robert vow that they will not go in guns blazing, like they always do. Kyle is taken aback, as the Russians are unlikely to surrender without fighting. Mike needs assurances because he has someone named Iris, but he doesn't refer to her as a mole. It is neither a raid nor a kill zone. Serving a warrant is simple. Mike responds, "That's all we're going to do." In Mayor of Kingstown Season 3, Episode 6, Nick R. Zaidkin plays Evelyn Foley and Jeremy Renner plays Mike McCluskey. Photo credit, Dennis P. Mom Jr. / Paramount Plus. Mike informs Evelyn Foley that the Russians and AB have joined forces, and the Russians want to take over everything in Kingstown, including the Crips' territory and prisons. He hopes that isolating Callahan and executing a warrant on Konstantin will calm things down for a day or two. Mike urges Evelyn to assist him in getting the warrant signed as soon as possible, even adding an atypical please to his request. Mike phones Iris at the Cavo Club to warn her that KPD is on its way. If feasible, she should eat her lunch early. Next, he speaks with Kareem, who informs him that Callahan has been moved out of the general population. However, Kareem did not order a cavity search, something Mike believes is absolutely necessary. Kareem appears distracted as he heads to his car over the conversation. Carney and Jackson, the new guard who serves as Bunny's ears on the inside, evaluate the cars that the convicts are working on in the auto shop. Carney notices a bumper is missing, which makes little sense if you're only doing an oil change. After searching for the drugs, Carney, Jackson, and the filthy guard go into isolation to conduct a cavity search on Callahan. However, the grimy guard believes that it is unnecessary. He's with the Abbey, as are the 2 other guards who accompany him. Jackson is locked in an adjacent corridor, while Callahan is mercilessly beaten. SWAT makes their move, entering the Cavo Club and ordering everyone to the ground. Iris disobeyed Mike's orders, and she is among those at the club when it is raided. Robert elbows her in the nose when she tries to intervene while they arrest Konstantin. Kyle grabs her and whispers in her ear not to resist as he ties her. Ian enters with a warrant to search the premises and its occupants. Kyle calls his brother to check that it was completed and that no shots were fired. Mike forces him to acknowledge that Iris was a little roughed up while attempting to throw a block for Konstantin. Kyle believes she played her part too well, but she is fine and is currently sitting in the back of a police car. Thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to leave a comment below.